There we go. Welcome. Welcome back to City Skylines. This is stream number 2. I'm Grishno, I'm Aaron, and hope that you like the city. So, we're here in Springwood, I guess. It's the name of the city, Springwood, because it's totally an appropriate name for a city. Doesn't have a lot going on right now. I mean, there's this area. There's something going on. Dead person is waiting for transport. You know what I think we need is a cemetery over in this area. We can probably put one there. I think that they'll like that. So that gives us 2 cemeteries. I think since we just hit 7,000, we do have some... Oh, we do have a hospital. We don't get the crematorium until we get 17,000. We are going to be swimming in cemeteries by then. We are going to need some crematoriums. I mean, I guess they... You know, they have every right to want to move out. There were a bunch of dead bodies around. Garbage was piling up. I know, some of those hadn't abandoned yet. But they were causing me trouble. For some reason, so I built this on my last stream. Doesn't seem to want to be there anymore. And maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign that we should just listen to it. But we still do need... Let's see, a way of getting over the freeway here. Really can't get in there because it's too steep. Hey. There you go. This park. It's the same park that was giving us trouble earlier. We're gonna move it. This poor park. It's just... It will find a home one day. It'll find a nice home. Like there. Look how happy it's gonna be. Down here is not gonna be as happy though, because they're just gonna get like a road coming straight into their neighborhood. But I think that should help. Because there needs to be some way to get down here. There needs to be a way to do that. And going behind wasn't working. This does seem to be working though. So it does skip a lot of the city then. Could be why this area is having a little bit of a hard time. They do need a way of getting out that way. Over to the industrial park. There we go. It's an on-ramp. It's, you know, definitely going the wrong way. There's tons of connections now. You guys are gonna be very happy. Even one right here. Holy smokes, you guys. There they go. Alright. So we do have a way of getting on here from this side. You can go under and get on from this side. And we have a way of getting off. I think we could use... Oh, big town. That's so funny because I hit that last time. But maybe it didn't save. It must not have saved. So we hit big town. I thought we got incineration plants, not the crematoriums. But we got the metro and we got high density as well, which is pretty exciting because we'd been building a downtown area just ripe for some high density buildings. But we do want to finish this off-ramp. There's that. It's a nice way to get off and give you all over here a nice way on. There we go. That's quite nice. We may... Yes, I have new buildings. Go under the bridge here. And just... sort of... make a nice thing out here. I'm not sure what that's gonna be. You know, maybe that's a little residential or something like that. They probably won't like all the noise, but they're pretty exclusive. You know, could be very secretive people. Who knows? But it does make use of some of that space back there. But I think it might be time to make some high density commercial down there. So that's gonna be exciting. We'll start with some high density. I don't think I can do it like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to do it like this. There we go. So we've already got some stuff coming in. These guys need access to garbage. You know what? I mean, we're sort of in like second bridge territory, don't you think? We might be on second bridge territory. But the thing is, I don't want to create a lot of backup down here. I still want people going that way primarily. So, you know, we could try an experiment. And basically see what happens if there's a one-way this way. And this is where some of those policies become important. Because we want to take our residential area. Which is this. Districts change a lot. That's why I think it's so easy to make them. But I think it really does help with the game. I really enjoy it. So we're gonna make a policy though in here. City planning, heavy traffic ban. So we don't want trucks from here coming through here because it's somehow faster. They've got to take the main thoroughfare and go it that way. So that's pretty important. These districts, what's going on here? Okay. I want to see it with that. So we do want to move this, I think, out here. Because that's our business district. This is still residential, though. So there we go. And again, like, that's how we create this little farm area. So I think it really works out. Down here in the business district, we are going to tax relief for high density commercial, because that's where we want people. And out here, boy, we definitely want that. Maybe a recycling. Maybe water usage, power usage. We'll see. I mean, we have a ton of money. We've just been making a lot of money per month, so we can afford, I think, to spend a little bit. Hopefully that bridge will take care of some of the problems, because we have all the, you know, garbage dumps and our power plants and things like that over here, but getting those services over here and making sure that they're accessible is certainly a challenge. So I realize that that bridge is not nearly as exciting, but I still think it's nice. I still like this bridge. You know, it's, especially here, I think that this solution was particularly tasteful. Except for this. Where... There we go. Sorry, that should be a one-way exit only sort of thing. It does bring to mind, how do cars get from here to here? Honestly, I think that's what that should be for. Oh man. So let's see. Because we do want them to be able to get over there in some sort of organized fashion. But I don't know if it's possible. Maybe we could start it here. Can't do a tunnel. I don't think I have the space. That's a bummer. I really want that to work. Alright. That is too much. Those sirens. Futures. No, I don't know if that was somebody liking something I've done, but maybe. We are getting a little bit bigger industry here. So look, they have a way. Oh my gosh. So I mean, that's just meant to come down onto that, basically. So that should work. It should, people can now easily get across and on. We could get like super crazy. Yeah, for some, it's not clicking like I want it to. Maybe like that. There we go. And then it's the park there that's in the way. I saw it. Alright, let's get in here. Let's see what we can do about this. So we're gonna need to move this park now. And there's probably fine. I hope our electrical situation is still taken care of. There we go. Sorry, sometimes it feels like the volume. Just haven't figured out the right balance yet. Alright. So we should be good. But we need to finish this guy. And we'll just take a nice little on-ramp, I think. Nothing too big. Drop it down there. There we go. I mean, it's a little complicated. It's certainly not as pretty now. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, there we go. It's basically hideous. Not very functional. But at some point, we're gonna finish this. So it's gonna require a big redo of this thing. I mean, that's a big, it's a big ask. But it's sort of what's happening. Still like the mall here. I don't know that we can put anything here because it's a one-way. So like, if you're living here and you want to go there, you have to go all the way over here and then somehow get across, go out over here. Oh my gosh, but there's a bridge right there, so you go to this and then cross. It's a mess. It's a mess. If you wanted to put anything there, but that is specifically just the exit to this area is what it is, but it does make for a lot of wasted space, unfortunately. So that's probably going to end up being a park or something. I bet we can make this look a lot prettier. In fact, that might be fun. That might be something that's fun to do. Just get this little waterfront thing going. So we are going to pause just for a second. We're messing with some power. And we want to make sure that we're being really careful with that. Pretty good. could be better. Let's also get some trees on there, just because it's gonna be a real sight. Okay. This is like a really big thing. It could go, honestly, this one might be a mistake. Because we may be able to connect onto this thing. Yeah. What if we did some sort of an on-ramp here? Can we do that? Okay. So it had to be the on-ramp. Can we upgrade it though? Yeah. So that's the one way. This could be a big two-way road. I mean, what if it was like this? What would that even look like? It's fine. That's pretty. I think this still needs some work. But hopefully we can do it in like one. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. I'll take it. Yikes. So I mean, it is clear, you know, probably. Okay, we probably don't need to pause the game. I guess that much is definitely clear. We can revisit. Yeah, that works too. If we need to, at some point, we can make it bigger really easily. It is two-way. means they can go either way. And living there's gotta be pretty sweet. I think an entrance here too would be really nice. It could clearly be prettier, but little waterfront drive. At some point we should get some waterfront that is access for people. We did mention setting up the entire area here. So that's sort of where we started, and then worked our way over here. But we know that this is a mall. So we're gonna be getting lots of people coming over here. So we may want to move this park. We may end up moving both of these parks. This is gonna be like the running joke of the series, that like we just move these parks everywhere. To be clear, this move is a temporary move for the parks though. So they are intended to be moved from that point. So everyone's going over to those parks. There. So excuse me, I have a little something in my throat. I mentioned it a few times, but I'm still, like, not good at this streaming thing. Whoa. So, figuring out, like, what am I supposed to be saying now and stuff like that is not always my strongest suit. But that being said, it's also not all about me coming on and just saying things. I think a lot of times it's about the beauty of the game. Oh my god. And those moments when you realize that you don't have power to 8,000 people, and that they're probably going to be pretty upset about it. Sorry, friends. There you go. What's going on with your water situation? Not getting good water? It must have been related to the power. Yeah. Okay. It was. So we're gonna pick up with this path, though. Nice. There we go. And we'll go out this way. Start curving down. Alright, so that's one way for pedestrians to sort of get across town from the mall. And while we're down here with this thing, I mean, that's really just hideous. But we'll pretend like it doesn't exist. How about that? Where can I connect to it? Yeah, this may end up getting just a little delete. Just a little one. Oh. There does not seem to be an undo button. I know there probably is a way to undo. I don't see it though. Come on. I don't want to mess with the power. Okay. Whew. So we do have this. It is not connected yet. But... Nope. It's not that either. I was thinking maybe I can connect it over here. Yeah, so there's like that. This then... should come over. Oh, man. And then down. Down to that corner. So we know we want that. We want that. And I want this. But it doesn't want to give me both. Doesn't want to give me both. That one, because it's not connected for some reason. Why is it giving me so many problems? Okay, I have that. And now, page down. No. Page up. Okay, so it needs to start there. And now go page down. There. But now we've lost this. Come on! I've never had these sorts of problems. Oh, it's driving me crazy. See, and it's like, no, I refuse to snap. I refuse to be even close to snapping. But we do need... So there's that. Quick way to cross that street. See, tunnels are fun. Tunnels are good. And this stuff is a mess. let's see here. What can we do? What if we went down here? So we can come up over here pretty easily and still be pretty low. Yeah. So now we're gonna have a little, like, a bike trail or something. Nope. So I want this. But that is the route I think that I want to take. Close. See, I feel like that could be better. If you've ever wanted to watch somebody basically like make a model, like one of those like little train models, this is gonna be that. You were really low. That's good. Don't want to do it, huh? You too close? I see. Okay. But at least we have that. I really like what that is doing for us right now. So we can go up and across. There we go. I think that's exactly what we want. It's gonna come down sort of across the cliff face. Just around the corner and we connect. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty interesting bike path, I think. Go down that way, you know, walk down to the mall. Do a little bit going on here still. See what it's done? So basically that's the path going down. So in order to connect, we are gonna have to make another tunnel. Which looks like we should be able to do. So I can't promise this is not going to be, you know, sketchy as hell down there. But hopefully everyone stays safe. Bring this in. There. And now we can have a couple dirt paths. Just sort of a little windy things. Like that. I think that's pretty nice. You know, maybe we'll have one over here that people can use, just sort of a little roundabout situation. It does seem to connect to some places, so that's great. Now we need some trees in there. We already know that we have these ones that we like. So they're big trees. Can we get a path out here? We might. And just upgrade that to the road. That's pretty sweet. This dirt one out here, I think it's just calling for a little something like that. There we go. A couple little pines. Be like a little wooded area, but you get back here. That's where some of the magic is. It's these beautiful parks. I mean, unfortunately, there's a big highway that goes right there, but they have to be connected to a street, not just a path. But that's pretty. I would spend some time there. This area isn't great. I mean, we could make the path go down here, have it go like under and up here, and you know, connect that. Like, that is a possibility. It would keep the bike path going. Even though people don't actually ride bikes on it, but... Let's see. So we need this to come down, curve up, and connect to there. It's pretty nice. So you can just hop straight on that and then head over this way. And it would be something to just take out those houses, just transform this into like one long thing, but we might also be able to move it down here. Come off the path this way or something. But for now, we're getting a good start over here. I think we need a few more trees. It's not really looking like the lush forest that I'm hoping for. Oh, it's starting to get there. You don't want to overdo it. And I definitely find that I enjoy different combinations of trees. Oh, this one might be nice. Oh, it's a little stubby one. I feel like that gives it a really nice sort of feel. There's a sort of fancy thing. Again, just making that thing even sketchier is just... don't go in there alone late at night, ladies. Like, please be careful. Carry mace. Like... more power. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good. We're still getting there. We still have a little bit of work to do. We are going to deal with this power situation though, because that can really mess us up. It should be pretty easy. We sort of have a system going on over here where we're just destroying this environment. Space already occupied. There it is. And that should give us enough power. Yeah, some buildings have burned down, I'm sure. But just making a nice little place for people to hang out. I do think that we want to actually move these power lines. I think that they're gonna fit a little bit better down here. Just, you know, a little straight shot like that. It's not gonna be in the way. Plus, I believe that we already figured out that it was all... no, because we took that apart. All redundant, but it still should be fine. Worst case, you know, we can drag some lines up across there if we find that we're experiencing some issues. How's downtown doing? You guys are looking for... what? Not enough educated workers. Oh, okay. It's our education system. We could add a university. So I do enjoy having universities. There's a big park over here. It would be nice to put it next to that. Somewhere near downtown, maybe. And there's also this area right here, actually. I'm sort of liking it. I'm sort of liking it. We just have this park, but we can move that, you know, over somewhere. Out there, yay! Okay, no, you guys are sad. It will come back. Don't worry. We're just gonna build our first university. So that's gonna help out a lot. People seem pretty happy about that. We do have one high school. You know, it's doing its job. We have a couple elementary schools. Yeah, we might want to get something out here. Maybe by this park. See what people think. And just make sure everyone does have water. Alright, so hopefully that's going to take care of this situation. We did have some issues with our educated workforce. And we do have some demand for residential spaces. But we should be able to convert this into some high-density residential and have that work out well for us. I think that will be good. This stuff's still pretty happy, but you know, we'll see how that works out. This thing's looking pretty good though. I think we want to connect our little road that we've been making to the university. Some straight lines here. Alright. So it doesn't really connect, but if it did, it would be amazing. But you can see, like, some people like our little paths. And I bet if we had a pedestrian path going across the bridge that people would just destroy it. People would love it so much. And we may do that at some point. Man, look at those pumps. Alright, I have enough money. It's time. We're gonna try and save the river. Let's see what we can do. Move you down here. And we're gonna move you down here. And we're gonna move you down here. Okay, so they've been relocated. Thanks, by the way, for suggesting that in the videos, or in the comments to the videos. I don't think that they have power. But we have some power lines right there. Building has burned down. Alright. So, city is continuing to expand. We have 8,700 people. It wasn't as dramatic as some of the other videos, but we have been going on slow speed. So just keep that in mind. We are getting some density moving in. I don't know what country this is. The buildings are pretty close together. Maybe like what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-story residential. Commercial's still down here. We're gonna expand that more as we grow the demand. It is a shame it's sort of expanding out here by the farms. So there is a school of thought that says, you know, maybe expand the high density stuff along the river instead of along the freeway here, but hopefully we can prevent too much creep that way and have this be like a line in the sand situation. Yeah, that's hilarious. It's basically just the garbage truck bridge. Like that's... I mean, let's see. Let's look at who's coming onto the bridge. Hey, buddy. You. We'll follow you for a sec. They're an uneducated adult. They reside in Chester residence. They work at Garments Limited, and they're currently driving home. So it is a way for people to get back home. I guess if it was a two-way thing, it would help people get in to work. You would probably appreciate that. So he lives out in the boonies out here. What a beautiful view you have of those. Ah, those are so big and gross. You made it home. Welcome home. We can keep going down here. I mean, I can honestly go for hours with the trees. With building little forests and paths and things like that. So if there, again, 'cause I've said this a few times, but if there are things that you want to see me build, if there are any sort of features that you want to see in the city, just comment. I'm always really happy to help out. But we are approaching about an hour on this stream. So I apologize it hasn't been the most eventful, but I think we did start to figure out what's happening in this area down here. Like, I think before this was a little bit of a mess. Hopefully we can... Yeah. That's pretty serious. We'll have to fill in the bottom of it, but... that is definitely looking nice. Those ones don't have a lot of leaves for some reason, they don't. So by the time you come back next time, there might be even more going on back here. Even more trees. Not these small ones. That's a decent size. Color's alright, it's a little different. That's a thing I would bike on. Love to bike on that. Dang, as you get down here towards the water, it doesn't really like it down here, does it? I don't know if it's that there was pollution in here. Could have been. We did have a lot. It's gonna take a little while to work its way out of the system. And you can see right there's already just really gross. Really gross. But it is staying away from this side of the river, which is good. So if we just never buy downriver stuff, we don't have to worry about it. Right? Not our problem. City's coming together. I think it's in a much better place than when we found it about an hour ago. Yeah. Remember, there was like 1 million dead people. People were fleeing the city because of a problem with cemeteries. And now look at us. We're a modern, urban paradise. We still have to connect, finish this path over here, because we do want this whole riverway to really be utilized by the citizens. That's just something that's really important. And you can see, they're already jumping in. People are using it. So if we get some public transit going, that's going to be really nice. We can, definitely keep this going on down here. That's going to be really easy. But for now, I think we got a good start to the Springwood waterfront. And we'll see how it goes next time. Hopefully we'll continue to have some good luck. We haven't had too many traffic problems or anything like that. This has been pretty satisfying so far. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Grishno, and I'll see you later.